An Omaha woman says she's dealing with a bed bug infestation in her apartment, and management says she has to pay to have them removed. 3 News Now investigator Jeff Van Sant looked into the problem and discovered a loophole that every renter needs to check on.
Bed bugs, gross, blood-sucking, kind of sends a shiver down your spine just thinking about them. And they're everywhere.
They're the best hitchhikers in America.
Killing them takes a lot of treatments by a pest company, and it can get expensive.
We were having some type of bite mark. I have bite marks right now.
Patty Lapio lives in this apartment complex near 96 and Mockingbird and says she's dealing with the little devils right now.
I noticed some bugs coming from the wall and getting on the sofa and coming from the sofa chair.
Patty reached out to her apartment management to take care of the problem. She says their response, take care of it yourself. We reached out to the complex, who didn't want to comment.
They're not taking care of their building or their tenants by not going out and doing inspections when people call about bugs or pests.
Well, it's not so simple. Bed bugs aren't considered a health risk, but a nuisance. And Patty didn't read the fine print on her lease. It's written in that she'll have to pay up for the bug removal. She says it will cost a few $100, and this is completely legal. So, if you live in an apartment, make sure you read the fine print. And if you become the next victim of a bed bug infestation, act quickly.
You could basically have 2 bed bugs, and then as they stage out, they can multiply and multiply and multiply.
Russell Hayden is an environmental supervisor with Douglas County. He sends out inspectors to hotels and apartments to make sure that they have a bed bug removal program in place. He says it's actually incredibly hard to get rid of them, and make sure you do your research to pick the best bed bug killers.
Sometimes you'll have a pest management company that'll come in and they'll say one time and done, we got it. But that's not the case. You have to do follow-ups and things like that.
It comes down to this: know your lease contract and act fast to deal with the bed bugs. Jeff Van Sant, 3 News Now.
And you can see all of the investigative team stories on our website, 3newsnow.com. Click on the investigative tab. If you have a story idea for our investigative team, email them at investigate@3newsnow.com.